They say weight loss is simple. Eat less, move more. But if that were simple, why do so many people struggle? Here's the truth. It's not just about calories. Your hormones are running the show behind the scenes. Today, we're diving deep into the science of fat loss and why hormones matter way more than just counting calories. By the end of this video, you'll understand how insulin, leptin, and cortisol control your body's ability to burn or store fat, and most importantly, how you can take back control. Let's start with insulin, because this guy is basically the CEO of fat storage. Every time you eat carbs or even protein, your pancreas releases insulin into your bloodstream. Its job is to help shuttle sugar from your blood into your cells so you can use it for energy. Sounds great, right? Well, yes, until there's too much of it. When you drink something sugary like soda, or eat foods high in refined carbs, your blood sugar spikes. Insulin rushes in to clean up the mess by pushing that excess sugar into your muscles and liver. But here's the kicker. Once those places are full, any leftover sugar gets turned into fat and stored in your fat cells. And the worst part is when insulin levels stay high, for example, if you're constantly snacking on processed carbs, it keeps telling your body to store fat instead of burning it. So no matter how hard you exercise, your body won't tap into its fat reserves until insulin calms down. So what do? Simple. Focus on keeping your blood sugar stable, eat fewer refined carbs, add fiber-rich veggies, healthy fats, and proteins to every meal, and space out your eating so your insulin levels have time to drop. Think of it like giving your fat cells a vacation. They need a break. Next up, meet leptin, the hormone responsible for telling your brain when you're full. Ideally, after a meal, leptin signals your brain to say, "Hey, I'm good, stop eating now." But sometimes leptin doesn't get through. This is called leptin resistance, and it's one of the biggest reasons people overeat without realizing it. Here's how it happens. When you consistently eat highly processed, calorie-dense foods, like fast food, chips, or candy, your leptin system gets overwhelmed. Your brain stops listening to leptin's messages, which means you never feel truly satisfied. Instead, you keep craving more food even though you've already eaten enough. But wait, it gets worse. Fat cells themselves produce leptin. So the more fat you have, the more leptin you make. Logically, this should make you eat less, right? Not if you're leptin resistant. It's like having a broken smoke alarm. It's screaming at you, but you can't hear it. To fix this, you need to do two things. First, reduce inflammation in your body by cutting out junk food and adding anti-inflammatory foods like leafy greens, berries, and omega-3 rich fish. Second, prioritize sleep. Poor sleep disrupts leptin production, making you hungrier the next day. Sleep isn't lazy, it's essential. Now let's talk about cortisol, the stress hormone. We all know stress makes us emotional, but did you know it also makes us gain weight, specifically belly fat? Cortisol is released during times of stress, whether it's physical or mental. In small doses, cortisol is helpful. It gives you energy to deal with whatever life throws at you. But chronic stress keeps cortisol levels elevated, and that's where the trouble starts. High cortisol tells your body to release stored sugar into your bloodstream for quick energy. If you're not actually running away from a tiger, that extra sugar has nowhere to go, so insulin steps in again and stores it as, you guessed it, fat. And guess where cortisol loves to store it? Right around your midsection. To make matters worse, cortisol increases cravings for comfort foods. Hello, late-night ice cream binges. It's a vicious cycle. Stress, cortisol, cravings, weight gain, more stress. So how do you tame cortisol? Start by managing stress. Meditation, deep breathing, yoga, or just taking a walk outside can work wonders. Here's the truth. These hormones don't operate alone. They're part of a team, and they influence each other. For example, poor sleep raises cortisol, which messes with leptin, which leads to overeating, which spikes insulin, which stores fat. See how it's all connected? This is why focusing only on calories misses the bigger picture. Sure, calories matter, but they're just one piece of the puzzle. If your hormones are out of whack, you could be eating perfectly portioned meals and still struggle to lose weight. Fat loss isn't just about willpower or math, it's about understanding your body and working with it, not against it. When you focus on balancing your hormones, everything else falls into place. You'll have more energy, fewer cravings, and finally see results that last. Now that you know exactly how to hack your hormones for success, please like, share, and subscribe for more value and science-backed tips. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.